Hello, Internet. Welcome back to another episode of me trying to get good at Lichess, and let's just dive right into it. Um, I'm not going to make a video of this super consistently, as in every single video is another game I play, mostly because of technical reasons. But I'm going to try to make this at least a couple times a week and see if there's any major differences and changes. But, of course, every single video is going to have the same intention. We're going to try and play the game as often as we can and find new ways of learning how to deal with different situations in chess and really just trying to have fun seeing how far I can go. So here we enter another Sicilian defense opening. So if you don't know, the Sicilian defense is the e4 c5 system, and this is actually a defense that I play all the time, and I'm actually pretty happy to see, although this is a different line than I'm used to seeing often. I actually think that the move I'm going to play here is take. So I think this is called the Alapin variation. Oh, yeah. As you can tell, I already screwed up, so let's not fall for this trap next time. And I think this is the most famous trap in the Sicilian that I ultimately fell into. Definitely on purpose, for educational purposes. But sometimes you need a refresher to remind yourself of the tricky things that people like to pull on you, and just overall to be ready for things in the future. So this is a good refresher. Let's see here. This should hopefully be some good practice in playing from a down position. I think I'm going to move my knight here and just try not to interact with him too much. Usually when you're down in material, you don't want to trade pieces, because that means that the fewer pieces you have, the fewer tools you have to fight against your opponent. And if you simplify the game for your opponent, usually, if they already have an advantage, it will be a lot easier for them to beat you. A very famous chess player by the name of Mikhail Tal, who was also a world champion at one point, once said, "Complicate and they will blunder." So that means whenever you're losing, just play the most ridiculous moves possible and hope for the best. So you can see, once again, he's trying to trade with me here, trying to simplify the game. I am kind of forced to do this at this point because I don't have anywhere for my knight to go. But, yeah, I'm not sure if I should take first or if I will let him take me. I think I'm going to go ahead and take first, and then I'm going to try to push with these pawns. So, in exchange for me being down, hopefully I can get some kind of spacing here. I do have this bishop, but this pawn is kind of stifling me. I want to see if maybe I can create like a big pawn run or like a queen run and then put a lot of pressure on these pawns. Oh, I also have to watch this though. I think I'm going to try to push. So I'm going to try to remove his strong diagonal defense here so that my bishop can move around. And the goal is to try to get these pawns to the end somehow to bring my advantage back where it should be. I wonder why he moved back here. It's a curious move. because considering I can sort of, you know, put some pressure here. I think now I should activate the queen. Or maybe not. Maybe I should keep pushing. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep pushing. Let's see what happens. If he takes me, then of course I will try to open up for the rook. If he pushes back, then I'm kind of accomplishing my goal of weakening this defense here. Okay, so he does push back. So now he's going to have to babysit this pawn or move his rook, which is kind of what I want him to do because it wastes a bit of time. And here's about the time when you may want to start activating the queen. Maybe I can push a little bit further first. If he pushes this here to sort of try to open the rook himself, it kind of helps me out. Because then I can just like wall him off here. Okay, he does that. Now I really want to play this bishop move here to pin, but I know that this bishop will block me and I won't get much for it. Maybe I can activate my queen? Should I go here or here? The same idea is to try to attack some of these and get some spacing going on, but I don't know how far I want to extend here. I'll go here. They say you shouldn't put your queen on the same file as a rook, because if these open up, then I would be under fire, so let's just move the queen here and try to keep pushing. And then we have some more pushing ideas. Okay, so he just locks me out immediately. I think that I actually might want to go ahead and keep this locked down. If I take too early, I'm kind of just opening things up for him to attack me later. Although, there could be a case. No, I think I'm going to lock him down. And we'll have to find an alternative way of breaking through, maybe through the F file. So he'll activate the bishop. Yeah, I kind of locked myself out here. How far should I extend? I think I have to try something completely different now. We could try to break open this pawn chain, but that doesn't really do anything. It sort of just opens up this diagonal, and that could be a bit dangerous. But I think that's what I might have to do because my queen can't do anything here, so we'll bring the queen back here and try to figure out whether we want to pile up on here with the queen and the rook together or on here. So he's doing a dark square push, which is common when you want to get rid of the strong bishop here. In this case, I might just want to annoy him and make the queen go back. And then we can start doing some other funny things. One idea is to now play this here. I could also bring the king up, but that seems very dangerous. Let's try it. While I have my bishop here to cover this square, I will just try to grab some more space. And I knew that was coming. So we have to move away. Oh no, this is very dangerous. How will we address this? You know, at some point you kind of figure that you have to challenge this, but it's pretty hard. Yeah, it seems like even if I move here and get en passanted, we'll have a tough time not trading pieces. So far, this bishop has been entirely for defense, and not a lot of offensive pressures going on. But I don't see a better move here. I might just have to try the en passant. He's going to take me here, and then we're going to trade everything down. Well, I do have some space now for my queen, but he has space for his bishop, and this is going to hurt. Attacking the rook. Do I have a good response to this? Not really. The rook is pinned. I can't move the queen to the dark square, so I have to play this here. Yeah, that's a pretty good move. This move seems necessary here. I could also move the king, but that would keep the rook pinned. I don't like that. I think I'm going to move the queen here. And then I'm going to move the king out of the way. Oh, well, like I said, the pin of doom, or the open diagonal of doom has arrived. Maybe consider tripling up. Tripling up. He takes because I lost my rook and the game. So the idea is after this he will pin me and I will lose my queen in a rook exchange, and that's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, I can't do anything here. So I'm down a rook. And also running out of time. The only hope now is to find a way to deal with this pawn and perhaps push this. But, you know, it's going to be difficult. He might try to put something here and get rid of my bishop, because it's my strongest piece. But I have some counterplay. I still should be able to grab this here. Okay, we don't really have a choice here. Can I get a queen here? If captures, captures. Maybe I can. Let's see. Maybe I can. Well, isn't this the comeback of the century? No, it's not. I'm still... The best I can hope for is a draw here. Yeah, because he has this pawn and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt quite a bit. So I'm out of time, and that's the worst of it. Even after this trade, I will be down a pawn. But I'm just out of time. I don't know if I can win this. Very tight position. Oh noes. No, I think I lost. Yeah, I can't. I can't really stop this pawn system, and I'm out of time. Well, it was somewhat of a comeback. I still think black is losing in this position, but at least we didn't get destroyed by being down a rook. So it was a nice little play here with the bishop, but this is about as far as we go today. So hopefully this was educational for you, or at least you enjoyed it, and I will see you again in the next episode, whenever that does come out. Gonna try to do this about maybe 2 or 3 times a week, so glad to have you on the ride. Take care now.